Hello everybody, it is me, Unknown Guy 54, and before we get this video started, while we're waiting for the gameplay, let's go ahead and hit that like button and that subscribe button if you are not subscribed. Hit the notification bell so that way you are informed of any time I go live, and thank you so much for watching the video. So, for confusion of the title here, the Lost on Mars DLC, it's actually not its own separate game. As the title suggests, it's a DLC that is part of Farcry 5. That's one of the add-on packs. In this particular video, I continued the recording off of where I ended my stream. And just something quick to do. So, as you will see in this footage, I've got some pretty good gameplay, some pretty fun moments. So, in this situation, we were at the one of the centers, the mining station here, and so we're trying to clear it off. This was after I had cleared it off, on stream. So what I did was I noticed that there was these little charging stations down there. Or you'll see it right there behind the wall. So as I was moving, I was just kind of collecting the cash as I went. Saw my bro bot here, so I decided, why not have a little bromance going?
Show me some love.
Had to pick up some of the grenades. So here, every time I cleared something out and I accessed the 3D printer, I would always be checking to see what new things I can unlock. So here I am just kind of stocking up on supplies. I saw the chicken aid on stream and I just absolutely fell in love with it. I mean, I'm just looking through all of my supplies and I'm like, the Space Bandage 2. I sat there for a few minutes contemplating the math I would need to do. Should I be farming? And I decided, yeah, why not? So I went and looked around for a little bit, just kind of giving it a quick glance. You know, I was trying to switch weapons here, and I accidentally tapped the thing for too long.
Operating at 50%. You must push forward quickly. The arachnids are fully aware that we are trying to stop them.
Really? I mean, it doesn't look that way to me. Not at all.
The arachnids' thirst for interplanetary annihilation is insatiable. Many have already begun evolving into better versions of themselves. Stronger, faster. Listen carefully, Nick. If you don't hurry, your wife and child will be nothing but the ashes these arachnids tread upon.
Whoa! God damn, that sounds awful, man. Whew, you heard feel the world's on us. Time to nut up.
You see, in my opinion, they don't feel like arachnids. They feel more like a mix of like a crab and the apothegans or whatever apothecans from the Call of Duty Zombies timeline. But that's just me. I mean, I can see where they look like it. I was confused on what they were shooting at until all of a sudden he just popped up from the ground. It looks like absolute war over here. Oh. And I'm trying to aim for the little red spot they have on their back, which looks like it has like gills or something. It's like a weak point in their armor. I can't find any within like the big ass crabs or the little armored tanking guys. So I realized that I forgotten to grab the energy core off of the queen. So I just kind of ran over, you know, got the queen. Looted her for the energy core and then the queen's heart. Still trying to avoid the sand. Because I knew that once you kill the queen, the arachnids leave you. They leave the area for a short amount of time, but I didn't know how safe it was. And I realized that time had expired right there. So you can see the red spot right in between the fins there. That's what I'm trying to aim at. Because with the Great Popper, as that gun's called, it's almost practically one-shot, one-kill. Like this game mode gives off kind of like the Starship Troopers vibe. It's a beautiful no-scope. And I'm trying to find that weak spot, but as you can see, that weak spot isn't there. And I'm trying to loot as many of the bodies as I can, and you'll see that later during the footage here. It was about this point that I realized, hey, there was a little emblem on there, and I wasn't too familiar with it, so I'm sitting there kind of looking around, and I looked at it, and then of course Robot gets right in the middle of the way. So I had to consult a map to realize that it was part of Herc's body, because we're trying to put Herc back together, so he's been transferred into the robot. And all of a sudden there was a little geothermal vent, which at the time of recording I didn't know this was a that's what that was, so I didn't want to mess with it because I wasn't sure.
Is tingling, man. That means we're definitely close to one of my body parts.
So I wasn't sure how many there were. I only saw 2. As you can see, I kind of take time when I'm aiming with this because I'm just trying to get the perfect shot, which, as you can see, I finally got there. At the time of recording, I realized that there was more, but I didn't see the second one. I wasn't paying that much attention. I only saw the first one there. So when I recovered his left leg, and of course here I'm still trying to avoid the sand. It's really not that hard to avoid the sand.
I found one of your legs. Is it still two-toned?
I mean, if you're standing in it, if you stand in it for more than like a second or two, then it will start drawing their attention, because I guess they're drawn to the vibrations, I'm assuming. Of course, looting cash wherever I can, because I'm always ending up strapped on cash in this game mode, which doesn't help you when you're in tense situations like earlier. So about at this point, I'm sitting there. Oh, the Robot Creation Center. That's where I was trying to go to at first. Because I thought to myself, oh, maybe Anne will start creating more bots for me to help me out. That's what I thought. And I just thought that's a priority to get. When they're walking in the sand like that, it gives you like the Tremors vibe, you know, like the graboid worms or whatever, with how they move. And as you can see, he's just a bullet sponge. And it's spooky when they just pop up.
Approaching Robot Creation Center.
Oh, this is cool, man. We get to see where Anne makes her babies.
Terminal malfunction. You must deploy a repair bot.
Oh, why is everything so broken, man?
Blast door is defective. Find another way inside.
Puzzle, huh?
Use the console to deploy a repair bot.
Oh, shit. A big what, man? Who's gonna come for us, huh? Mars security?
Error code 502.
At this point, I got all confused. I was just like, oh, great. I knew something like this was going to happen. So, I was amazed that with the Great Popper, I could kill him with 2 shots. Because when I tried with the repeating rifle, or whatever it was called, I can't quite remember. I'll be looking at it later. I was trying to shoot it, and it was just shield activated, and so it just was taking shot after shot after shot, and I realized, oh, I could just shoot it with the Grape Popper, which uses, you know, a little bit of electrical type shot, so it could probably be disabling those shots. Every time I would shoot at them, I was always aiming for the little circle on their back, as I would always assume that was some kind of weak point. So here I was activating a cock blocker, which is just like a armor and shield kind of thing. These bots look like something you would see in Portal.
The hell do we do? Hit the console again? I mean, it can't happen twice, can it? Famous last words. Oh man, you see? I'm gonna take you gambling, Nicholas. Whoa, never mind. Solo gambling.
When I saw that the health bar there, I'm like, oh great. What am I gonna have to protect him from? Am I gonna have to protect him from Arachnid? That's what I immediately looked over there, and then I saw the bot. I was like, oh, we gotta protect from bots. You see right there, they're just absorbing shot after shot. Just knocked me down and tried to walk away, so I immediately went to this rifle because I trusted the sniper more than anything else. I found it rather easy because I was expecting that they were going to come from multiple directions, but it made it easier for me to know that they were only coming from one direction. So having that sniper with the little extra range there and the high damage output, it really helped me. I love it how they just kind of spin like that when they're dying. It makes me think it makes me wonder now thinking about it if they were just one shot. So here I am again and being being paranoid, so I'm checking around the back.
Repaired. The Robot Creation Center can now be powered on. Robot Creation Center restored.
And robots sure are a force to be reckoned with, dang.
Yeah, well, it's pretty fucking terrifying how easily they can start attacking us.
Malfunctions, Nicholas. These things happen, okay, man? Don't worry about it, okay? Ann's gonna have it all under control for the big dance.
And here I am, when I hear that, it makes me think it's possible foreshadowing that something's gonna go wrong and then I'm gonna have to fight Ann. It's how I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Oh, so here I was just reading the descriptions on the guns. Oh, the repeating rifle is called the Bunches of Punches. So, yeah, I was enjoying the music. Like, that music is kind of like my... Cool, color me skeptical. I love that. So, here I was thinking to myself, okay, I want to kind of farm some, cash. That way I can, when other stuff gets unlocked, I can start using it. So, I'm looking around, and I'm looking for a good spot that I can go to. So I decide, okay, why don't I just get that antenna while I'm working on it, since I'm right there, kind of clear out the fog a little. And I'm looking over there, and I see him, and I'm like, what's going on? I'm looking up, because I'm seeing the shots. And then I'm looking down, and there he is, right there. Well, what I didn't realize is that those big-ass crabs were fighting one of the defense robots. Boy, was I glad that these guns have infinite ammo. It's just that they overheat. And so this is when I got the bright idea that, hey, after I clear out the antenna, I can just grind some income, grind some cash, grind the XP. I was tired of getting meleeed because the melee does a lot of damage, and so I'm trying to master using the gravity belt and the hovering and stuff like that, which I haven't. I'm getting better at it, but it's getting it down that's the hard part. So I just got to time my jumps, and as you can see, I'm getting hit by that guy. So I immediately jump, and then I immediately realize, okay, I'm on a level with this guy. So I shoot him down, and then I lose focus and forget that he can shoot back. And when he shoots, it's poisonous, and then when you kill him, he explodes. So that's another reason I try to stay away from him. So about this time, I accidentally walked across the sand, and I triggered one of them to attract them. And I realized, wait, you know what? I'm thinking, there's a big pit right here. Why don't I just grind it out now while I'm at it? So I just kind of all nonchalantly walked past, and sure enough, came pretty quick, so used a bunch of punches. Wasn't sure how I made him explode, but I made him explode, and I'm like, you know what, I can do this. I'll just stand there. So you see, it took like only a second standing there to trigger him. So of course there I go, aiming for the weak spot, and so I'm just looting, and I'm just standing in place. I'm just watching him, waiting for him to pop up. I feel like me shooting triggered him. And then I didn't see the second guy pop up until after that the fog cleared. And so I realized, wait, when I punched him, I realized I had the power glove. So I'm sitting there punching, and I remembered, oh, I gotta activate it. I gotta trigger it. So about this time, I didn't realize the power. So as soon as I knocked him, I'm like, oh, nice. So this is where I found out about the geothermal vent.
Yeah, but I've been down that road before, and I learned my lesson, and I'm not doing it again.
You will end up doing it again, Herc.
You've been warned.
So here I am thinking, you know what? I can just farm him like this if I'm knocking him that hard. So, you know, we all go into power punch time here. I realized it took multiple hits, but it's so satisfying when you kill him, just watch him go flying. It just it made me chuckle every time to see him just go flying that far. I realized he was stuck there, and so I was just like, yes, this is too satisfying. I realized that's kind of like a grappling thing. He just flew. He just flew. Then I activated the cockblocker. So that way I didn't take too many hits, because I was realizing, oh shit, I gotta watch my health. I forgot. So I had quickly paused, and I'm looking, and I'm seeing all the little side things, side missions, seeing if there was something else I could get. Looking for things such as, you know, like briefings, you know, saying, oh, these are what the last kind of pop-ups you received, and I couldn't find it. So I immediately went back to this, and I realized, let's go some more. So I'm charging up, and I'm just waiting. And sure enough, he comes. He's like right there. And it's just like instant kind of a grappling thing. So it's like 2 to 3 punches to knock him, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go get him. And then something got shot at me. So I'm looking, I'm like, what? Oh, sack fucker. As I'm moving, I see the guy on the ground, so I'm immediately looking down, just like, what? Just punched him square in the face. Oh my gosh. I think I just clocked him. Oh. So I'm just like, come at me some more. And I knew they were gonna pop up, and I'm trying to loot them as quickly as possible. So I'm rushing. As soon as I heard him pop up, I'm like, nope. I just run. And I'm looking around, seeing what's going on. I see the bot fighting. I was like, what is he shooting at? So there I jumped over. I realized I could have done like one of the takedowns, and I decided not to. Just because I already had a punch charging up. And this is when I realized, oh, I gotta watch my health here. Because it does recharge, but it doesn't recharge as quickly as you would like. And these guys, when they melee, they can be poisonous, or they hit hard. And I was just like, damn. I just sent him all the way down to that pit. Feels like a Spartan punch. You know, like a Spartan kick, just a punch instead. So I'm just walking. I know that they're gonna pop up, so I'm immediately running as I loot. I'm trying to loot as fast as I can. And usually when I'm trying to avoid the confrontation, I'll try to jump over it. I loved how I just made him explode. Picking up the pure whatever it is, the pure goo. It's random the amounts you receive. So here I activated another one of the cock blockers and shields. So he's running from me, and I'm just like, get back here. See ya. And I turn around because I'm getting fired at. And I'm running, and I'm looking. I realize, oh, here he comes. And I know that the one popped up right behind me. Two had popped up behind me, so I'm just like freaking out. I was like, I don't want to get, you know, absolutely overrun. So here I got all freaked out, activated my final cock blocker, especially since it was one of those armored guys. And then I activated the disappearing axe, so I would, you know, vanish for a little bit. And then I threw a grenade. And then I threw one of the chickenades because it's so funny because it just makes a chicken pop up. My shots are still so inconsistent when I'm trying to shoot at them because I'm still trying to figure out whether I need to aim ahead of them or not. And all of a sudden, I look in the distance. I forgot that I had activated the chicken thing, and I'm looking. I'm like, what is this? Because I don't know what it is. And then off in the distance, I look over and I just see a big explosion from the chickenade. It just going off over there. I see the guy crawling over there. I didn't realize how long the chickenade would run, and then all of a sudden, I'm walking that way, and boom, he just explodes. I'm like, oh, there's the chickenade, the chicken thing. It's explosive chicken. I'm amazed at how far that chicken ran. And I'm just like, oh, there goes that. That went into the pit. I'm not going to go down into that pit. Just, yeah, nope. Big nope. So I see the guy crawling over there, and I'm just looking around. I'm like, what is going on? I realized I'm seen, and I couldn't figure out what I was seen by, and then I realized, oh, it's them right there. So I'm trying to shoot, realizing, oh, I gotta draw a lead. So I wait for him to come in, and then boom. Anytime there's a deep pit, I like watching like an NPC's body just kind of ragdoll and fall down a pit. So here's where I had to learn how to really use the gravity belt better.
Oh, shit. Good luck with that one, dude. I do not know how you're gonna get up there.
It will require a certain proficiency with the gravity belt.
You said it, Ann. Oh my goodness, she is so smart and sexy.
How can you know that?
Man, I just know these things, okay?
So at first I was trying to jump up, and I realized, oh shit, I'm not gonna make it. And there wasn't any kind of upgrades that I could see that I could increase the duration. So there I was waiting for it to charge, and I'm like, oh wait, could I like climb?
I can't have everything I want, no woman. And Ann really is special, so I'm telling you what I'm feeling for her. It might be the L word.
You don't believe in love.
So here I'm looking, and I realize, oh, maybe that will work. And I'm contemplating. It's like, I'm looking. Is that even with a full charge? Am I gonna make that jump from that floating platform to the next one? And so, of course, here, you know, I'm grabbing these green containers, getting as much cash as I can. So here, I see him coming. Here, so I'm waiting, getting his attention, and then I'm waiting for that static field or whatever to also go away, which it was charging up at the time. So I was waiting for it to full, and it filled up my gravity thing right as that thing started to trigger. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, I'm not gonna have very long. And of course, all of a sudden, I hear it winding up, and I'm like, oh shit. And so I'm like, am I safe? And then I realized, oh, I was a little too close. So here I was looking for my next jump. And I'm thinking, I'm gonna have to jump across. That's a long jump. So I forgot to take into account that the gravity is a little lower, so I'm gonna glide and float a little longer.
Man, these guys are so annoying.
So here I'm just waiting. And as I'm going, I'll take him down. But of course, I couldn't take them down immediately, so I'm looking around for them, and they fly around. I didn't see that he was right by me. I lost focus on that, so I immediately went to looking at my next jump. I realized I could shortcut it and go here. Then I heard him, and I'm looking around like, where is he? Of course, then I realized he's above me after getting hit a few times. And then just watch his body fall. As you should always do. So of course here I'm trying to gain all the cash I can from the barrels. If you guys have made it this far in the video, please comment the name of your favorite Lost on Mars DLC weapon. It can be pistol, rifle, or shotgun. Whatever it is, if you know the name of it, if you've made it this far into the video, I appreciate it. And let me know your favorite Lost on Mars DLC weapon down in the comments below. So here I'm just kind of, again, collecting all the supplies, and I realized, oh, I'm going to have to jump. So here I am again, hoping that I make it. And sometimes these have, like, unusually long loading periods, so here I just kind of do a little transition, and shaving off a few seconds of loading time. So here I open up the antenna. So thank you guys so much for watching the video, and if you liked it, please be sure to like the video, sub, hit the notification bells. And let me know in the comments if you guys want me to continue this kind of gameplay. Until then, I will see you in the next one. Good night.